I have a very interesting story. I've never told it before. I had spent 6 months at my grandfather's house in Brazil. There was a local jiu-jitsu school down the street. He had never gone there before, but he had known about it, and it was kind of distantly tied through the family. This brown belt taught jiu-jitsu in the strip mall, kind of top floor, second floor. So my grandfather said, let's go over there and let's just go let you sweat a little bit. Because we were training him and I together on his mat in his house. But now let's go train at this jiu-jitsu school so you can kind of put everything you learned to the test. So we go to this school, we show up, and there's an instructor there with a brown belt and maybe like 8, 10 other students. I do the class. The instructor, of course, knows who my grandfather is, welcomes me right in. I do the class. And so it's about an hour class, let's say 45, 50 minutes. And then there's a rolling session of 20, 30 minutes. And my grandfather asked the instructor to roll with me. I'm a purple belt and he's the brown belt instructor. We rolled for, I want to say there were like maybe 8 or 10-minute rounds. Who knows? But a good round. And he wasn't able to submit me, which obviously is something that's all we were working on, the 3 years and years before that. But, for the 2 weeks I was already in Brazil before I went there, same thing, every day, defense, side mount, just stay safe.
Yep.
So now this guy doesn't beat me.
Mm-hmm.
The class ends. I shake everybody's hand. Thank you so much. Boom. I come back. I think it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday training, 3 days a week. I come back on Wednesday. I'm in my gi. My grandfather sits down. Everyone's there. The instructor is wearing street clothes. He didn't wear his gi again. And that happened again the next day and the next day and the next day. He didn't put his jiu-jitsu gi back on for I was there for 6 months. So I would say for like 3 months, the first 3 months, because I went pretty soon at the beginning of my trip, for 3 months, he didn't wear a gi because he did not want to train with me again.
Really?
Yes. He came every day. He wasn't wearing a cast. He wasn't limping. He didn't have a staph infection. He just didn't want to grapple with me again. And that's because he's a brown belt and I'm a purple belt. So because he wasn't able to overcome me and submit me and dominate me, it was scary for him. It was too risky to even put his gi on in the presence of Gracie and his students. Remember, he's got 8, 10, 15 students there that now they're going to see him not beat me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So it's safer to talk and teach in street clothes and not step on the mat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the reason why you need to have more definitions of victory.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is the reason why you need to work on bottom side mount, bottom mount, defense, worst case scenarios. Because one day I would probably dominate him because he was more or less dominating me, attacking, and I'm defending. I'll probably dominate him. The question is he ready for my offense? Mm-hmm. Not if he's not studying the positions again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of sad, but it was also a good lesson. It's an eye-opening experience.